Hi, welcome back to Mukbang. I'm your host, Mukdaddy Choi. Today, we're in Tamarack, Florida, and we're gonna visit a few of the international markets down here. So Tamarack is a very good melting pot with a lot of different ethnicities. So here you can find a lot of different international grocery stores. So they have Latin ones, specialized Brazilian supermarkets. They have Haitian, Jamaican, West Indies type supermarkets. They have Korean supermarkets, Chinese supermarkets. Any type of international market you want to find, you can find it here in Tamarack, Florida. So today we're going to visit 2 international grocery stores and pick up some items that we're going to cook on our mukbang cooking show and do some reviews of items as well. So our first stop is Quince Supermarket. So Quince, they're like a Caribbean style grocery supermarket. At Quince, I like to pick up goat meat, oxtail, and do Jamaican style, West Indies, Caribbean style cooking. So join us today on this episode. And before you do that, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, smash the notification bell, so you'll be notified when our videos come out. And we're doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So by the time we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna pick the top 3 commenters to receive $200 each. So please comment on all of our videos to have a shot to win our $200 giveaway. So on the comments, just comment down what brought you to Mukdaddy Mukbang, why you're here. If you're going through any difficulties in your life, please jot that down. If you wanted to share any joys, just pretty much anything, want to comment down on our videos, please comment, and then we'll select 3 lucky winners of $200 once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So thank you, and let's go to Quince. All right, we're pulling up to Quince Supermarket. So at Quince Supermarket, this is where I'm gonna get my Caribbean food items. They have all the spicy things, and next door is Hallyu Korean barbecue. So we're gonna hit that up at another time. But let's go to Quince. All right, so here we are at Quince Supermarket in Tamarack, Florida. I have my co-host today,
Dean, Andrew.
Let's get a card and let's get in. All right, guys, come shopping with us at Quince Supermarket. We're gonna do a quick rundown while we pick up a few items. So as soon as we walk in, fresh produce, corn, and Caribbean bakery items, and a lot of the essential items to make your curries, your jerk, everything you need. So we got spring onions. Let's get 4 of those green onions. This is a pretty good deal, 4 for $5. All right, let's go. Put it in. Let's get 1 green pepper, 1 red pepper. Let's get a mixed habanero, Scotch bonnet peppers. They have a good mixed one.
Yeah, those.
This one.
Nah.
Comment down below, which one do you like better for Jamaican style cooking? Green, the red, a mix? Let's go with this one. Which one do you guys want? Let's do goat meat today. Make the curry goat. All right, they got halal, 100% halal goat meat, $4.99 a pound. They have specials here quite often too, where you can get goat meat for around, $2.99, $3 a pound, and oxtail specials too. So today, I didn't see any of the sales going on, but I will pick up some bags of the goat meat. And here they have some frozen seafood as well. You can make your jerk fish or escovitch fish. Oh, they got pollock fillets, codfish. So these are probably what they use for ackee and cod. What I've noticed about the Caribbean grocery stores are they're very similar to Korean grocery stores. It looks like we like the similar types of meat. Korean people love oxtail. They do eat goat, but not as much in the States. So they have chicken drumsticks that are on good sale. Let me see. Do they have chicken wings, Andy? Looks like Jamaican people love chicken drumsticks. It looks like that's the favorite cut. I'm looking for some chicken wings. They got some chicken wing portions here at $1.99 a pound. That's a pretty good price. Let me go ahead and get a couple of these. So I'm gonna make these chicken wings for you in a Vietnamese fish sauce chicken wings. One of my kids' favorite ways for the chicken wings is the Vietnamese fish sauce chicken. Pork neck bones, beef bones for soup. Oh, they got burnt goat meat. You know what? Actually, let's do some burnt goat meat. I've heard this is better for the curry. So today, let's get this instead of the other one. So what are your guys' thoughts? Burnt goat meat or the regular goat meat? What's your go-to for making curry? Let's do 3 of those. We got New York strip steak at $6.99 a pound. There's beef ribeye, USDA choice, very thin cut at $8.99. You know what? I want to add one of these fresh goat meat for curries in with my burnt goat meat. Let's add that. It's looking very good and fresh. Gotta love the international grocery stores here in Southern Florida. You know, goat meat and oxtail, where I'm from in Virginia, it's scarce. Not many people buy goat meat as much, so it's hard to find goat meat at a reasonable price. The best place I would get goat meat at a good price is in Costco, but you have to buy like 50 pounds of it for like $9.99 a pound or something like that. It's like you have to buy the whole leg. Here, they have it already cut up for you, ready to go, ready to cook. So Florida, definitely a good value for goat meat and oxtail meat, whereas in Maryland, Virginia, it's much more. So basically supply meets demand, I guess. All right, so we're done shopping here at Quint's Supermarket. Hey guys, come here, get in line. We gotta take this out. Hurry up. One thing I don't really like at Quint's is their snacks. Don't know what snacks to get while I'm here, so maybe that's the difference. I don't know which ones to buy, but I did buy some of these bakery goods. Like I had this coconut bread, but it was like super hard. Maybe I just don't know what to get. There's banana rum bread. This looks pretty good. These I got once. These are pretty good.
I like this.
No, sorry, I'm not gonna get it.
What?
The Korean grocery. We've had it before. Get everything out. Come on. So that's the burnt goat meat. So I guess the burnt goat meat, they keep the skin on and burn it down. Then I'm gonna mix those three with this pack of regular fresh goat meat. Thank you. So everything came out to $67. It's a pretty good price. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so that was Quint's Supermarket. Got all the good stuff for the curry goat we're gonna make. So this place right next door, they have the newest Korean all-you-can-eat barbecue. It's called Hallyu Barbecue, Korean barbecue. So we've ate there before. One of our friends that I met at church, or Hyungnims, he owns this place. So we'll review this place pretty soon. They're about to have a content creator night. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Mukbang. I'm your host, Mukdaddy Choi. On today's episode, we're gonna do one of my favorite Jamaican recipes of all time, curry goat. I love curry goat, I love Jamaican food, and I'm glad that I'm here in South Florida because you can get curry goat meat at a much better price than when I lived in Maryland and Virginia. So let's go over today's ingredients. So today, the main star of the show is the goat meat. So this is fresh goat meat, and then I got 3 packs of burnt goat meat. People say that the burnt goat meat is much better because they leave the skin on. I guess they just burn the hairs off. So we'll clean this up and get it ready for our curry goat recipe. Then we got some of the aromatics. I'm gonna put some shallots in there. Can't forget the Scotch bonnet pepper or the habaneros. I found this, pimento seeds. And I'm gonna add some of this jerk seasoning because it has a lot of the ingredients that I need. I have curry powder. So I haven't seen many people use this curry powder, but I found it at my local Peruvian grocery store and it's worked out pretty great for me. So it tastes great, but I see a lot of people using some other ones. So what are your go-to curries when making curry goat? And I, of course, have the Season Up Magai, Season Up all-purpose chicken stock seasoning, I guess. I guess it's kind of like an MSG is my guess of that. So those are our seasonings. Then we have green onion, carrots, ginger garlic, potatoes, and I have some bell peppers as well. All right, so let's get into curry goat. Okay, so we got the goat meat. Let's go ahead and open these packages up. Got a lot of protein because, you know, got family of 5. And I like cooking this, a lot of it at once. It'll last a long time.
If I use all that meat.
Yep, we're gonna use all this meat.
Yeah, we're so lucky.
Yes, we are.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean that goat meat. And this is what I mean by burnt goat meat. It looks like they burnt and the skin is left on. So that skin is delectable. So how we're gonna wash this guys,
What stuff?
is we're gonna use vinegar. We'll pour vinegar on top. This is just to clean, get some of the gaminess out of there so it's not so stinky. And then we're gonna mix it with some water. We're gonna fill the water all the way up with the vinegar. So into that mixing bowl goes water and vinegar. That's the water vinegar. We're gonna mix that in real good with the meat. So we mix that together. We wanna get all the gaminess as much off of there as possible. And you can see the water starting to get red. So it's not blood that's in here. So basically when they do sell curry goat or goat meat, when they sell goat meat, it's halal, which means it's killed in a certain way and then all the blood is drained. So it's just another liquid that's red colored, but it's not blood. So we're gonna wash that real nice with the vinegar and water solution. And then we're gonna do that 2 more times. This time I pour this out and then just use water the rest of the way. And what I wanna do with the burnt goat meat, guys, is I wanna get all this little brown skins, little hair, leftover burnt areas, and I'm gonna scrape that off. So while you're washing the goat meat, get a little small knife, like a small steak knife would work. So what you're gonna do on the burnt skin is just scrape all this brown stuff off. See how it comes right off? So we're gonna do that with all the goat meat pieces. All right, so let's get the aromatics ready. So I'm gonna peel some ginger.
Can I do that, please?
No, it's okay.
I just noticed that ginger looks a lot like a potato.
Yeah, but not to be mistaken with a potato.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely very healthier than a potato.
Potato is healthy.
I don't like ginger. Ginger has like so many medicinal properties and it's very good for you. Anything with this really strong, bitter taste to it is probably good for you. So there's the ginger, here's garlic. So just cutting all the ends off of the garlic to use. And I love spicy food and I love Scotch bonnet pepper. So that's why I think I like Jamaican food so much. Being down here in Florida, they don't eat as spicy as much, but they do have a lot of, Caribbean people, West Indies, people that live down here. There's a lot of Haitians, a lot of Jamaicans, Trinis, Guyanese. So to cater to those people, they have a lot of options for you. So a bunch of international grocery stores carry goat meat. In addition, they have oxtail and other cuts of meat that Publix and other places do not. It was quite a pleasant surprise finding this out here, so I can make it all the time. We got the ginger, we're gonna do this, put that down. And let me go ahead and put that in the pestle mortar. We're gonna go ahead and pound that down. We're gonna use that to season the goat meat. So here's the ginger and garlic ready to go. Now Andy, he's gonna peel these carrots and get some of these green onions ready. So I do wanna grind some of these green onions up, scallions up, to season the meat. So I'm gonna cut those ends off. So let's go ahead and figure out how we're gonna do this. So I got my Vitamix. I'm gonna stick the green onion, garlic, ginger, mix right into here. I'm gonna add in one of these habanero peppers.
Oh, I love habanero.
Let's go ahead and add 2 of them in here.
Can I have it? Can I eat one, Papa?
Can't eat one. So we got a 1 green habanero and then 1 Scott red habanero
I'm
pepper.
eating one.
Go, chew it. Not spicy, but not spit it out.
You handled it like a real champ.
All right, so that's the habanero, spring onion, garlic, ginger mix. I'm gonna add some of this thyme to it as well. And let's go ahead and add some of the pimento. All right, got some pimentos. Let me go ahead and grind this pimento down a little bit before I put it in here. So I'll say that's about 20 small balls of pimento. All right, that is a wonderful smell from the pimentos. Smells great. So I ground that down. Let's add that to our mix. Into this mixture, what I want to do is I want to add a little bit of the truffle oil. All right, so these ingredients ground down well. I'm going to add this black truffle infused olive oil. right, we got all those ingredients nice and ground down. That smells fantastic. Peeled carrots here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the carrots and the potato into a small, mini bite-sized portions. So I'm just preparing the carrots into nice little bite-sized pieces so that it won't take too long to cook. All right, we have green bell peppers and red bell peppers. So I'm gonna get these nice into little cubes. Nice and cubed. Gonna add the goat meat.
Also, we're not done yet.
Go ahead and marinate it. I need a big enough pot, so let's go ahead and put that in there. So we got the goat meat, bell peppers. We're gonna add this spicy mixture that I just grounded up. Definitely smell the truffle oil right away. Now that truffle oil add in, it's just what I wanted to try in this goat recipe. It's not necessary, but it's up to you. You know, cooking is really what you want to put into the food. I like looking at some people's recipes for just a base, and then from there I like to add my own flair. So added that to the mixture, and now I'm mixing that up. So we're gonna wait for the rest of the goat meat. Ooh, my hand's on fire from mixing that mixture. My hand is spicy. So let's get the carrots into a mixing bowl ready to go. Little pieces right there. And then I want to do the potatoes the same way. So let's go ahead and cut them into little cubes. Carrots and the potatoes, you don't have to put it in. I just like carrots and potatoes in my curries. I'm just used to that. That again is up to you guys. And while I'm getting this ready, please don't forget, we're doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So please go ahead and subscribe to our videos, like, and comment. We're gonna pick 3 lucky commenters once we hit 1,000 subscribers to receive $200 each. So just comment down what brought you to our channel. If you're lonely, whatever you're going on through your life, you could be sharing a joy, a pain, whatever, comment that down. We would love to pray for you on our channel. And then also pick 3 lucky commenters to receive $200 once we hit 1,000 subscribers. All right, so the carrots and potatoes is ready. I'm gonna set that aside. I'm gonna get some more of the green onions ready, just to garnish towards the end of the cooking. And today I'm gonna add shallots to this dish. So I love shallots. I'm making a lot of goat meat, so let's go ahead and add all these shallots into this dish. Again, this is optional. Most people just do onions, but I like doing shallots too. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cube this and then add that to the goat as well and let that season. Go ahead and put that right there. All right, so there's our goat mixture. I'm gonna mix that all up. That smells excellent. I love goat meat. I'm pretty sure goat meat is way healthier than beef as well. So it's a leaner option, less fat, does have some gaminess to it. I'm okay with that gaminess, it's not too bad. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use about a teaspoon of this jerk seasoning. Got about a teaspoon of that jerk seasoning mixture in there. Let's go ahead and mix this up. I'm gonna add salt and pepper and this dried onion mixture. So the dried onion, I'm gonna put in about 2 tablespoons. And then the pepper, gonna lightly coat the top, probably about 2 tablespoons there too. And the salt, probably about 2 tablespoons of that as well. All right, got that in there. Let's go ahead and give that a nice mix. Now we got our main seasoning components, which is the curry powder. We got the lalas. I wanna go ahead and put about 2 tablespoons of that in there. And then we're gonna use some more later when I burn the curry in some oil to get everything started up. And then here's the seasoned up sauce, all-purpose seasoning. Put about 1 tablespoon of that in there. Let's mix this up, let that sit and marinate for a little bit. So I'd say let's have that marinate for about an hour to really seep into the meat, get that good flavor you need. So I'm just mixing this up. See how it's looking good, guys? Just mixing that meat and sauce mixture together real nicely. And we'll be back when that's ready. Okay, we're back. So we let the meat marinate for a little bit. So about an hour, I would say. You wanna go a minimum of an hour to let it marinate, or even overnight. It's really up to your preference, but if you're in a jiffy, it's okay. You can also cook it in a pressure cooker without marinating it too long, and you'll get very good flavors out of it. And now let's get the shallots ready. So the shallots, what I'm gonna do is after I burn the curry, I'm gonna burn the shallots. Get that ready in there. Okay, so the shallots are ready to go. The pot is nice and hot. We're gonna get the olive oil in there, nice and smoky. So we got the heat on. We're getting the pot hot, nice and hot. I'm gonna add some oil to it. And then what we're gonna do is essentially burn the curry powder, but not too burnt, guys. We'll wait until all the water evaporates. Let's get some olive oil in the pot. And here's the curry powder. Let's go ahead and put in about 2 tablespoons there. Burning this curry, let's mix that up. Get it nice and burnt. All right, so before it gets too burnt, let's go ahead and add the shallots. Let's get the shallots in here. All right, we got the shallots in the pot. Let's start heating that up. All right, Faith, go up here. Start mixing that up for me so it gets nice and brown. All right, so while Faith is browning the shallots and the curry powder, let's go ahead and add 1 more habanero pepper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dice this into little pieces. Andy, come here. All right, cut it into little pieces. All right, so the habanero peppers are to cut little pieces, and then we're gonna put that right into the pot and brown that up as well. All right, so it's browning really nicely. Yeah. Too brown? Faith, start putting the meat in here, please. Let's get the goat pieces out. Curry goat. Andy, I need your help, everybody. All right, we're adding the goat to the pot. And we're just getting the meat pieces as much as possible. It's okay if you put a little veggies in there, but mostly you want to get the meat in there to brown that up, and then the meat will create its natural juices, and then you put the rest of the items in. So let's go with the meat, as much as possible. All right, now we're gonna let it stew for about 10 minutes and then flip it. And all the natural juices will start to come out of the goat. Put it down to 6, a little medium high heat. Now with this leftover, what I wanna do is I wanna marinate the potatoes and the carrots in this mixture. Let's go ahead and put that in there. We'll give that a nice mix. And then we'll add this in about 30 to 40 minutes. So we're gonna let the curry go, simmer down for about 30 minutes, and then you'll start seeing the natural juices come out, and we'll be back. So it's been about 10 minutes. Let's start seeing the juices come out, starting to bubble. We'll let that continue. In our mixture, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some more fresh thyme, because we got a lot of time on our hands. Sorry about that pun. I told them we have to add more time because we have more time on our hands. We have a lot of time on our hands. Not funny?
It's not that funny.
Sorry guys. Not kid joke approved. All right, so we're gonna add about this much thyme right to this mixture. And then we'll add the green onions as well. Faith, spring onion. Okay, so this is gonna be ready to put in about another 15 minutes or so. Give it a one nice mix. It's nice and bubble. Hot! Be careful, guys. This is super hot. Okay, guys, so it's been about 30 minutes. It's simmering down. It's nice and bubbling. The curry looks great. And we're gonna add all the rest of the veggies in. The goodies. So for a dish like this, you can use a pressure cooker, which will drastically cut down the time of your cooking. But if you don't, this one pot is great. Dutch oven is great for this type of cooking as well. We'll let that sit and simmer for another 15 minutes and then come check on it, mix it up, and do that about 2 more times. So I'd say another 45 minutes and you're good to go. So kids couldn't wait any longer, so I ended up just getting some of the meat that's already cooked, ready to go. So this one, the meat is more of the meat, less of the tendons, less of the chewier parts that take longer to cook down. So we're gonna go ahead and start eating this and then wait until the rest cooks down. It's probably gonna be another 30 minutes to an hour. So with Jamaican food, most people go with rice and peas or plantains or stewed veggies. I mean, I like plain Korean side dishes as well. Wow, that's so good. Guys, I just taste tested the curry goat and it's fantastic. It's gonna be another rice bandit recipe. So there's the curry goat. Here's the rice. Let's go ahead and taste it. Okay, and before we eat, what we do at Mukbang is we cook, we pray, and we eat. All right, so let's go ahead. Who wants to pray today?
Me.
Andy? All right, let's go ahead, Andy. Pray.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for today. Thank you for letting Appa making this delicious food, and please let us get a lot of views. And in Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
Wait here, like what the arigato?
Okay guys, how is it? There we go.
The meat isn't cooked right.
Yeah, we have to cook it a bit longer for sure. Probably another good 40 minutes to an hour for the meat to be a good consistency. The kids were so hungry, just decided to do a little pre-taste test. So go ahead. I love the Scotch pepper habanero sauce on my Jamaican food. Just adds that kick that I love. And I made it a little less spicy because Faith doesn't like spicy that much. Let's go ahead and taste that. Jerk. Curry goat. So the goat meat has a fantastic taste. Love the flavor, love the mouthfeel. It's a little bit chewy now, but again, we're still cooking it. I'm gonna simmer it down for about another 30, 40 minutes, and then that'll be the finished product. The goat meat will become tenderized as you cook it down. The kids were getting hungry as it's getting late. So far, what do you guys think?
Good.
You love curry goat? What do you rate it 1 out of 10?
9.
9 for Andy. Dean? What's your rating?
8.
8, Faith?
8.
8? Yeah, I give it a 9. It is one of my favorite dishes of all time. I love curry goat. Let's go ahead and get a nice little bite. Look at Dean, just working on that meat. It's a little chewy,
I know.
but he's chewing it down. You like chewing it down too, huh? It's smoky, from the smokiness of the burnt goat meat. Flavor is excellent. That's just so good, guys. I love curry goat. You know what's good when everybody's silent and they're focused on eating. So thank you again today for joining in, tuning in, eating with us on Mukbang. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. We're gonna finish this meal and we're